So, annyeonghaseyo. So, this is gonna be my first review on this channel. And actually, I don't consider myself yet a K-drama addict. It's just that I really find K-dramas to have, a variety of subjects, of stories. So that's why I like watching them. So the point is, I watch them because they are good. I watch them because they're good. And okay, so I first watched Cho Seung-gu in the drama Stranger, and I wasn't really gonna watch it because it seemed boring to me. I mean, when I saw the trailer, I didn't think I was gonna enjoy it, but that's my cat. I was supposed to just edit this out, but then I wouldn't get around to making this. So yeah, let the cat meow. So yeah, Cho Seung-woo, I first watched him in Stranger, and yeah, I really liked the way he was. He's the type that, I mean, I didn't know anything about him, that he's like responsible for the revival of the Korean musical industry. I mean, some say that he was, and that he's a heartthrob or anything like that. I mean, something like that. So yeah, so he's the type that kind of grows on you. But of course, we're not here to talk about Cho Seung-woo. But yeah, we're here to talk about the newest sci-fi Korean series on Netflix, and of course that is Sisyphus the Myth. And of course, actually, when you talk about Sisyphus, you always say the myth of Sisyphus, because Sisyphus is he angered the gods in Greek mythology. So he was like destined to have the same fate, to suffer the same tragedy. So he has to roll a big boulder up there, and then it rolls back into him, and it has to do it like forever and ever. So I think that's what's gonna play. What's gonna happen here. And yeah, of course, I was supposed to make this review after I watched episode 1, but I decided to wait until I finished episode 2, because hey, I mean, they're like consecutive days anyways. I mean, they're showing in consecutive days. So of course, his partner is Park Shin-ye, and to be honest, I don't have a knack yet for memorizing names if they're in Korean names. So let's just call him the lead, his character. I mean, Cho Seung-woo's character. I just know he's Han something, the genius, right? The genius who's Elon Musk, and of course Park Shin-ye. She's playing a character that she doesn't usually play, because usually she does like drama, right? Then now you see her in the trailer with lots of action, and actually episode 1 and 2, she already does have a lot of action already. Yeah, I mean, a lot more in episode 2 than 1, because yeah, episode 1 she's like being chased, but I don't want to reveal more, because as much as possible I want to keep this review spoiler free. And of course, the plot, as it says there in official synopsis, is like an engineer, right? Cho Seung-woo, that he meets a mysterious woman who who actually brings him to a world, or rather makes him see beings that are unseen or something like that, or from a different world. But actually, I think what's gonna happen here is there's gonna be a lot of time travel eventually. Not the King Eternal Monarch style, but more of Dark, which is the German sci-fi thriller, where the characters are like doomed to repeat the same mistake. And that's my theory, and I really like because there's there are so many things to like here aside from the main cast. Episode 1, you already have a lot of intense scenes. Yeah, intense scenes involving a plane, a train, a portal, a number on your arm, on Park Shin-ye's arm to be exact. There's this, of course, the opening credits. I like it because it gives you that vibe that that this is the yeah, this is realism rather, but it's a skewed kind of reality, which yeah, I think it's gonna happen. Yeah, so I wonder if there will also be a concept of multiple dimensions, because again he's like he's dealing with the quantum, right? Quantum mechanics, right? I mean, in his company, because his company, by the way, is like is his, it's the name is Quantum and Time, right? Um, so are we gonna see, like, you know, because if you remember, if you watch The King Eternal Monarch, which mainly dealt with time travel, in the end it showed you that there are like different worlds. So yeah. And what's interesting, I think, in casting the two of them, it's not because they are fully capable actors, and actors who are really popular, but they are actors who have worked with materials that are related to time travel. Because remember, God's Gift, 14 Days. Jo Sung Woo, right? Jo Sung Woo, whatever. He's there. I mean, he. Oh, what's the name of his character? Anyways, he played the character as, like, you know, he's kind of a rogue, but he was a former policeman, and for some reason it travels back in time to 14 days because his fate intertwined with another woman. And of course you have Park Shin-ye's The Call, right, where she acted alongside that really capable actress from what's that, the Burning with Jua In, right? The girl who with Jua In Burning acted with Park Shin-ye in The Call, and the boy, they were really brilliant there. So, you know, they have experience in actually, I don't know, maybe researching about time travel. I mean, if I meet them, I don't know, if this channel gets big and we eventually get invited to conferences online, I'd love to ask them if they really believe in time travel themselves, because, you know, I mean, this is like twice they've worked on material involving time travel. And the other thing I like is there's the scene with Han, just call him Mr. Han. I mean, Cho Sung-woo's character with Mr. Han in the field, and the song, it's really, well, the song is in English, and you have this, you know, really ringing, ethereal quality to the voice, soprano. So I've noticed if there for Korean series which deals with thriller or something like a psychological drama or horror or mystery, they tend to use English songs with this, you know, quality and soulful. I mean, I don't mean the soul genre, but, you know, soulful, ethereal quality. What else? Yes, of course. Yeah, I like the way that the two leads didn't actually meet up yet. They didn't. I don't think it's that much of a spoiler, but they didn't. I mean, normally, you see the leads meeting up by the end of episode 1, right? But no, even episode 2, they don't really, really meet up yet, get to know each other. No, nothing like that. So yeah, it leaves us with many questions actually. And I think if you actually got to this point, maybe you have actually watched episode 1 and 2. So maybe it's okay for me to spill a bit of the thing. So there are a lot of questions like, why is like Park Shin-ye disappearing like a ghost, like glitching? So maybe the world that's actually in the past is a simulation. It's not really the past, but it's a past where you can change the future, but you actually go through there using your, I don't know, using your mind, and somehow because it's weird, right? I mean, she's wearing different clothes, then eventually she's barefoot when she goes there. I mean, in the present day Korea, right? So it's really weird. I mean, how Park Shin-ye's character is like that. So also the mystery of the numbers. Why do they have numbers on their arms? There, of course, the brother of the brother of Han, right? Mr. Han, the brother of Mr. Han. Like, what really happened to him? Is he? I mean, was his body swapped, or maybe that's like someone's body from the. Because I can't help but compare it to the King Eternal Monarch, because it's time travel, and there are similar elements, like something happens to you whenever you go through time or whatever, go through dimensions, whatever they are doing. Is right now it's not revealed yet fully. Yes. So yeah, because Park Shin-ye's character, right? She's getting a nosebleed, and also of course the briefcase. The briefcase, they're really important because you want to know what they do. Do you need them to go back to where you came from, just like in Umbrella Academy? Because remember, I think it's the name. It's number 7 or whatever, the little guy, right, who can time travel. If you watch that, he works for this organization, and yeah, there is a similar element there. So I wonder if this was inspired by that, but that's really okay because I saw the track record of the director of this series, and yeah, it's pretty good. But I think this is for sci-fi, and we just check it out for yourself. So yeah, that's it. Definitely, I'm gonna stay tuned to, you know, so I can see whether they finally meet up in episode 3. And yeah, of course, I forgot to mention, but it is very important, the concept of illegal immigrants, because of course when you hear that, you just think of literally people from another country or a territory crossing the border without a proper visa. But this one, I think it's more of like illegal immigrants. They're like from another time or another dimension or whatever. They cross illegally. That's why you have this the control group or control bureau. Yeah, I'm sorry. The control bureau. They're like making sure these people get eliminated. Yeah, and also the mystery of is like why, because the person is with Park Shin-ye's character in the beginning, like in episode 1, right? And he like told her to steer clear of Mr. Han, but it's weird. Like now she's looking for him, so there must be something that happened between those 15 months, right? for her to realize what she's going there for. Because apparently, her, I don't know, was that her father? Her father actually probably just sent her there to, enjoy life, like to eat food, right? So, yeah, and you have, because remember, um, she actually arrived there before what happened on the plane, and then there's a time skip, right, of 15, not really months, but, or was that 15 weeks later? 15 weeks later, yeah. So that's when she actually arrives at the restaurant. So you have to wonder what happened between those to her during those 15 months, because we definitely know what happened to Mr. Han, and I'm not gonna spoil it. So that's it. Yeah. Looking forward to, yeah, more action, more, I don't know, mind-boggling terms, because of course Mr. Han is a genius, right? Cho Sung-woo's character. So that's it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share, and comment down below if you want me to actually watch another K-drama, right? So, bye.